The Morning Dump
from Hurrdat Sports
with Andrew Rogers and Damon Benning.
Another episode of The Morning Dump. If you missed coffee and cream this morning, shame on you. But, hey, listen, if you want to grab it later on, post real time, Apple, Spotify, Google. You know, we're always going live every morning, 7 to 9, 590 AM, ESPN in Omaha, 1480 in Lincoln. My man Ravi Lulla set it off this morning.
So we're just having a good time doing some radio.
So you're like one of those bad kids that, like, the parents have the kids want to come over the friend, and the parents are like, no.
See,
like,
that's actually not who I was.
Wait. Don't bring Jimmy. No, Jimmy. Because Jimmy has a reputation. But then you're around Jimmy, and the parents are like, hey, we're having fish sticks and tater tots tonight. Does Jimmy want to come over for dinner?
That's the thing. Parents love me, first and foremost.
Who eats fish sticks? Well, I do sometimes.
Zoe.
Not a fish sticks guy. I'm out on fish sticks.
Zoe likes fish sticks.
I'll do a fish and chips, which I guess is just like adult fish sticks.
That's not true.
Kind of is.
Fish sticks are like the ones from the blue box that you get in the freezer section.
No, those are
like
Vandicamps. You could make your own.
I'm just saying,
make your own.
Let's be real.
Who's doing that? Are you making your own fish sticks?
Yeah, you just get
you're
like
not.
tilapia or some sort of fish that you like. I've
Heck
got walleye.
no.
You cut it into strips.
Just buy the frozen kind. For a 3-year-old, just give her whatever.
Yeah, Zoe doesn't know a difference. Let's be honest here.
Well, she likes them both.
Come on, man. You're putting too much work
I'm just saying,
into
fish
this.
and chips are adult fish sticks. That's the truth. It's fine.
So that voice you hear, that's Mike Sautter. You got to be able to multitask on this show here, Ravi. So we're gonna get into what we didn't get into on coffee and cream. Did you catch that? Okay, and then this one is the important one because he's the boss. We got Mike Sautter here, who is
What do you want to talk about today? High school sports?
low key the funniest person.
I just throw little jabs in.
Yeah, that I've ever.
Ventriloquist.
I do that with my own kids.
Yeah, Ravi Lulla, the guy that said, "Hey, shout out to my wife."
The second
one.
I mean, listen, when there's more than one to choose from, you gotta put some qualifiers on there.
And said, "Kids
are a tough hang.
They're a tough hang."
Listen, put that on a shirt. Put that on a Hurrdat shirt.
I'd buy that shirt.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you think the same
don't
way.
like kids.
Dude, everybody even people with kids understand what I'm talking about.
But I can't do anything without my kids, which is funny.
You
because,
can't.
What would?
And you should.
Like the only time you're not around your kids, seriously, the only time you're not around your kids is when you're
Sleeping.
like here sleeping, or like, you have to be in Lincoln for a Husker game or something.
Kids are
They're literally around you all the time.
And listen, I'm sure your kids are great. No offense.
But you got like multiple levels of kids.
Yeah, you got like different age groups and
they're
stuff.
We go 17 to 4.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a gap. That's a gap. We got a range.
That's like
Ravi Lulla,
you
Mike
wanna talk
Sautter here
about-
for the Grand Canyon. Really?
yes.
I mean, like, listen, I've heard of larger, but that's a gap.
You have 6 and 4, right?
No,
5 and 3.
5 and 3.
5 and 3.
You want to talk about my second wife likes me better than my first wife? That's you, Damon. Let's be honest here.
I mean, if your second wife doesn't like you better than your first wife, you did something wrong.
You have 4 kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
2 boys, 2 girls.
That's so many
Yeah.
kids.
Caleb,
It's not really.
Maya. Maya's the one that gets forgot about.
Yeah, she's the best athlete.
She's tough as.
I have 4 dogs, and I'm like, that's too many.
Playing
and they
for
are
the number 1 ranked Miller North Mustangs. His alma
Hey,
mater.
can we talk
That's
about
right. Go
this for a
Stangs, baby.
second? I want
What's
to talk about Millard girls basketball because you brought it up, like just the Millard Public Schools girls basketball. So you have Millard South, juggernaut,
They're
right?
number 1.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
3 girls going Division I, right? And then you have Millard West, who has the twins, who have
Start 3 sophomores. Very
Division
good.
I offers, right? And then you have little old Millard North over there without the recruiting attention, and they're just like juggernaut too.
And So Coach,
You know what I'm
Paulson-
saying though? Like,
yeah,
it's
I think that's the perception because Miller North gets you by volume,
Yeah.
not by individual
I
talent.
mean, the depth is stupid.
and he can do hockey line changes.
Yeah,
he can go
for
5
sure.
off, 5 in. He can go 3
like
in,
Bellevue West
3 out.
boys.
He can do.
Yeah.
Coach Paulson's got a lot of options. Yeah, there's a lot of good basketball being played
But-
in that district.
Bring up Coach Paulson, and this is because we're here, is I actually sat in his classroom when he was at Bergen and watched him teach algebra or whatever
Yeah, he's math.
for like the 8th period one day. And I was like, this is way out of my league. I don't know what is going on.
Shout out to Coach
But I got
Paulson.
nothing.
Being
Like-
able to be a real teacher and do
X-
something for 7 out of 8 hours a day.
XTY 2 parenthesis whatever.
XTY.
I don't know.
Shane, isn't that the model of a car or something? Was it the Mazda or what's it?
XTX.
The Mazda XTX 626.
What? I don't know, Shane.
I thought
You
it
got
was
me on
Spider 2Y Banana.
That away, Gruden.
Let's ease up on the Gruden references.
that. Anyway, all right. So we were talking about basketball.
Why you don't think Gruden would like you?
He might be I think, speaking of tough hangs.
Right.
John
Ravi and John Gruden.
John
here
Gruden and kids for tough hangs.
John Gruden and
Not-
Ravi here
not
for
signing up for
happy hour.
those.
Happy hour at Hill Varsity brought to you by Hill Varsity Club brought to you by John Gruden.
Is this the
Prime
first time in forever that you think girls basketball, the ladies basketball, is tougher to cap than the boys?
Well, yeah, and the reason being
You have 6 interchangeable
yeah,
parts.
in A you have a bunch. On the boys' side, Bellevue West will lose a game probably, but they're still clearly
It's
the
Bellevue West
favorite.
and everybody else.
Yeah, they're still clearly the favorite. On the girls' side, you can't say that. There isn't a clear one. Pius beat Southwest. Like, is Kennedy coming back for Southwest? And if she is,
I still
then it
don't know if
changes things.
she's enough because of
But,
the lack of depth.
It changes a lot though for
Yeah.
them. But you have Pius is coming, and they're just laying in the weeds a little bit.
I don't know. I
it's
think people
weird.
are well aware that they've won a.
Well, I know, but I think people thought that they were just gonna
Is there still a Markowski?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
one more coming
Yeah,
too after.
then I
this
think
one.
they're okay.
Yeah, Addison's pretty good. Addison's
Hey,
pretty good. They're
Andy's
good.
got his little guy,
As long as we got a Markowski, we're good to go.
Yeah, no, they're good.
and his son is going to be good too.
He will be. Well, he's been around the game. Obviously, been around the game forever.
So we played. Westside
Lincoln High's good. Lincoln Northeast
yes, they are.
is good.
Westside played Pius probably a month ago.
Yeah.
It's on a Saturday, and after the game, Westside ended up winning. I didn't pay much attention. Caleb fouled out in 6 minutes of playing, so it was whatever. It's his second game back, right?
Yeah.
So afterwards, I'm watching Alexis Markowski, who was there watching. Obviously, her sister is still at Pius.
Addison, yeah.
And Micah's good buddies with Andy's his son.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're
there's
both in 7th grade.
7th
right?
grade, yeah. So, and the funny thing is, Alex Baugh coaches
Right.
that Supreme team that Markowski's son plays for. So you're getting some good coaching.
Not
too.
terrible. Not
Yeah.
terrible coaching.
So I'm watching them in how parents kind of mill around. There's 6 kids out there playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, who doesn't say much in public, walks over to Alexis and he says, "Hey, let's cut out the extracurriculars. I don't need you spraining an ankle as you're getting ready to host." I can't remember who
Ohio
they were playing.
State.
Oh, they were getting ready to play somebody on Sunday. So she kind of looks at him and I was like, "Yeah, Dad, get him." That's how I would be don't be jacking around.
Yeah.
Man, they played 2-on-2. She took her youngest brother, and Micah played with her sister, Addison. And they were playing 2-on-2 out there, and I was just
Yeah.
this is just crazy. But I agree with you. Pius is battle-tested. They win a ton. They're good in the postseason. Southwest girls basketball,
We'll
battle-tested.
see. Yeah.
I don't love
Coached
their
well.
depth, though. I was talking to Coach Kubik, the other day, or just a couple weeks ago when they played Miller North at Miller North, and she said they only had 25 girls out in their
Really?
program, top to
Interesting.
bottom. This is a team that's won state.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're always good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so volume. Can you imagine only have 25 bodies available?
Well,
varsity
Miller
this
South
year?
is the same.
Well, so Coach, so Bryce, who I love,
Yeah.
and I listen, I get it. He gets a bad rap sometimes.
Hey, if you don't
because-
know it, if you were just like fan in the stands, random, and you don't know him or have never spoken to him, you would think, oh, that guy is.
yeah, and listen,
Yeah,
he's not for
true.
everybody.
No, yeah.
ODB likes,
Yeah.
likes Bryce.
I'm noticing a theme here about people you like.
So he's. Do you know what I like? He's direct.
Yeah.
Kind of says what he feels, and I'm not saying he's always right or he's always wrong. I'm just saying at least
No, but you know where he's at. You know where he's at.
which is all I ever ask.
Yeah,
right.
And he loves being around kids.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't, everything else.
Yeah.
I can figure out
You
because
can-
I'm grown, right? Like
Absolutely.
I don't need you to be kind to me or whatever. Like I can figure out the rest. And I just remember during the holiday tournaments, he was up there scouting in the corner. You know where I always sit. I always go to a
Doesn't
corner,
mess around.
watching Miller North and Bellevue West, and he and I just sat up there, and just the two of us, just chopping it up, scouting, talking about girls basketball and stuff like that. Like I like him. I've always liked him.
Yeah.
Our younger kids play against each other. He's got a son that's got a chance to be okay, and listen, it's highly competitive. You have Southwest, Bellevue West. I think
Lincoln High is good.
Lincoln High is really good. Miller North played them.
Central's.
We'll figure out their backcourt
Yeah.
situation. Can they be consistent enough? Can Jones get some help? But you know who I kind of quietly like?
Take a guess. Bellevue East.
Very good.
Yeah. Because they're good. And
They
they're dangerous.
are.
And
And
Maya
she-
Scoff is
and-
really good.
Mm-hmm.
I like that's very good because they get left out.
Yeah.
They're probably like the 6 or 7 when people talk about 7
Sure.
teams.
They
I
made it
like-
to state last year and
and-
basically returned everybody.
and I like Brittany. I like
Yeah.
their
She can coach.
Yeah.
Again, somebody that's not for everybody,
Right.
but you know where you stand. Isn't that what
Which
you
is
like?
all you can ask for.
Isn't that what you like?
I would rather
Ravi's not for kids, so
Tough hang.
kids are not
Tough
for
A.
me. Everybody.
my bad.
You know what's funny is I was a nanny
What?
in college. I was a nanny.
But
Is that
that's
what-
way easier.
No,
You're just like
stop. No, it isn't in
after
college.
school program.
In
No, I was
college?
a
Listen,
nanny for
in-
3 years
in college.
for 5 kids.
And you're
Whoa.
low 20s.
5 kids.
Yeah, but like how much time? Like in the summer?
No, like all year round. Year round.
So you pick them
Dude,
up
so
from
you
school.
got
and-
paid.
I did get paid.
So you pick them up from school. And
Mom
then
was a
what?
lawyer. Made good money.
So what'd you do?
He was Mr.
I might look into
he
one
was
of
Mr.
these, is what I'm
Doubtfire.
saying.
So here's the
Yeah.
deal. What I did
How
was
much is this gonna
made
cost
sure
me?
the kids stayed alive.
That's all I need. For
That
like
was
a couple
goal
hours
number 1. Listen,
a
some
day.
of these nannies are overachieving out here. They're like, we're gonna teach your kids how to read. We're
art
gonna teach them how
class.
to be artists. We're gonna teach them piano. No, sir. Your kids will be alive when you get home.
That's all.
Fed
that
and you
matters.
got them to and from.
Well, they got fed if you provided food for me. I was
Yeah.
not cooking.
No, yeah. Here's
if you're
our
like
snack for the
yeah,
day.
if you're like,
Give
hey,
them
the
this.
pantry's over there. They
Right.
can have whatever they want. We made this. You can heat it up if you want.
Right.
If they're hungry, whatever. I'm not like making meals out here. But your kids would be alive at the end of the day. Like, think about this.
What did Michigan Land say? We are making moves out here.
Like, let's say somebody like, okay, you got 5 kids.
So what
right?
are we talking about per day here?
Well,
like,
so
what's
this
the
was-
co-
Do
I'm,
you want a nanny?
This was like
I'm trying to
15
find
years
out.
ago.
I'm trying to find out if I want one or not.
This was like 15 years ago, so the rates are a little different, I'm sure. And I was in college, so it didn't have to be like full-time
My sister-in-law
money.
was a nanny for Trev.
But I made
I need like,
15 an hour 15 years ago.
oh dang, that'd be like 25 an hour now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But I made pretty good money.
It's your kids.
a lot of money.
It is. But it was, listen,
If you know a couple things about me, I am very selfish with my time and my money.
Correct.
me and Sautter are very similar this way.
Oh, yeah. That's why you guys were vibing during Coffee
That's
and Cream
why
this
I don't
morning,
have
which
kids.
had me in tears. And I think if
That's
you,
why I'm 43 and have a 3-year-old. Because
I've
it wasn't
literally-
happening, and
this
then
is
it
the
happened.
guy that at the beginning of this segment said, the first one was an accident, by the way.
I've literally
Was.
had this exact conversation
Love her
with,
to
my,
death.
with my wife.
She's
She's
such a
Leighton.
cutie pie.
Yeah.
no, they're like once they're there, it's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
great, whatever. Like,
Leighton spelled like Creighton.
there you
but
go.
with an L.
See?
For a girl. How about that?
I mean,
No,
with
it's
an
not.
L like
It's
Creighton.
not LeBron.
It's a different L than
Different
LeBron.
Damn.
But
Braun.
no, I've literally had this exact conversation with my wife. I was like, I am too selfish It's a self-awareness
Oh,
thing.
yeah, it is.
I'm too selfish with my time and our money. I say our money because we put a little, pool it together.
Yeah, we don't.
My man's a savage over here. With my time,
All the way savage
At
is
our
Mike
money.
Sautter.
I
doing all that.
like free time and I like expendable income. You know
Dude.
what? You know what kids get rid of? Free time and expendable income.
You have to go on vacations. You have to take your kids.
Yeah.
Are we really going to bury the lead? Like, you're not sharing in 2023?
Nah, we have seven. I don't know how much money she has in her bank
Nobody
account.
can do that.
She doesn't know mine. I just know that I pay, mortgage, insurance,
You
whatever.
got like your responsibilities
Yeah,
and she's
she
got
has her
hers and-
responsibilities. That's it. It's a wrap.
I mean, listen,
We,
whatever-
I go shop. I go grocery shopping for myself.
Listen, I thought about doing this. Round 2, I thought about doing this. Because it was a pain in the ass trying to figure out the
Like,
bank
we don't
accounts
go-
after the divorce. It was a pain in the
Yeah,
ass.
you don't do that.
And so round 2, I was like, maybe we just keep everything separate. But that didn't end up happening,
You have
obviously.
separate bank account. The idea is keep them separate, have one joint if you want. We had a joint account at one point, and it lasted like 6 months. It was like, what are we doing? This is dumb.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
Transferring
the
money
FCS is.
around.
No, I get it. I thought about it. I did. I thought about separate bank accounts for round 2.
Like I go, you know me. Like I go grocery shop. I am like coupon clipper. Right? It's weird. I don't
Hey.
mind spending whatever on shoes.
When
Doesn't
gas
matter.
was at like 4.17
That's true.
a
Your shoe
gallon-
game is strong.
Listen,
Yeah.
when gas was like 4.17, 4.20 a gallon, my man sent me a picture at the gas pump.
We got the Super Saver.
Got 14 gallons, and he paid like $2.40 a gallon.
Nice.
Don't put that crap on.
I go shop. I shop for my own food.
Yeah, I don't worry.
And my
about-
wife goes to 4 different places. It's weird. Like,
Oh,
can
I
you
don't.
just get
I'm
it
not-
all at the same
yeah.
place?
I'm not about the
What's wrong
multiple
with
stop grocery shopping. I don't. live-
Oh, I am kinda.
Well, yeah, because you're like, I got to go get my meats from Just Good Meats. I
Yeah.
got to go over here to get
That's-
this.
yeah, I don't
I
do
got.
that.
Listen, if you're looking for like a specialty something, yeah, you got to go over like Just Good Meats.
But
it's like,
sometimes you want to buy in bulk. Sometimes you want perishables. Sometimes you want non-perishables.
I mean, we
and
go to-
sometimes they're at their different places.
I'm going one place.
Everyone goes to Costco to get
Bulk.
stuff,
Yeah.
and that's what we do. And then like I'll go to.
I'm not going on the same day though. I'm not going Costco and another grocery shopping trip on
I've
the
done
same
that.
day.
I did that.
Absolutely not.
Hey, you know what the worst?
You
time-
get one grocery shop out of me per day.
While we're on this,
I don't know whether to be
If you go to-
appalled or like jealous.
you ever been to Costco talking about kids? You ever been to Costco on a Sunday at like
Hard no.
11
Hard
with
no.
your 6 and 3-year-old by yourself, not
Guil-
no
gu- gu-
spouse?
Guilty pleasure, not pleasure, but I rolled the dice once. The weather was kind of inclement. And we weren't going to go to service. We were still waiting on adults sort of kind of figure. Anyway, long story. We
got you.
ended up going to the grocery store instead of church.
You go to a grocery store in a blizzard, nobody's there. It's perfect.
Well, in the morning. it's
So
great.
we're like, hey, let's time
Like
it. Let's
Sunday
get
morning
to,
early?
Let's get to
No one-
Costco when it opens. So it's just me and
There's a
Zoe.
line.
And at that time, she's 4 now. This is so she was 2.
Yeah.
Loves the grocery store. We went to Costco. 10:01, 10:04. I was probably the 100th
Yeah.
person in
It's
that
crazy.
place.
Dude, the
So
only time.
everybody had the same idea
Yeah.
I did, and kids lose their mind in Costco.
Yeah.
There's too much stuff. Overstimulus.
Well, and also like, okay, so my 6-year-old is too big to sit like in the cart, right? Like in the thing. My
Yeah.
3-year-old starts in the cart, and then she wants out of the cart because the 6-year-old's out, and then they're both hanging onto the side of the cart, and there's people
And you're,
everywhere.
and you're
I'm like,
definitely
stop!
afraid of that.
Yeah.
You turn a corner and you feel
You're
like
gonna
you may
run.
lose one.
Yeah. Gonna run them over with the cart.
You know what? I don't have any of these problems.
Yeah.
No, I will say.
Also-
the only time in my life I've ever been to Costco and it wasn't busy during a blizzard.
Go to this one right here. Right
I've heard this
Hey,
one's. So my
hey.
brother lives next to you.
Yeah.
He comes to this one.
Yes.
Because it's so
It's fa-
much
it's-
less
it's-
crazy.
I
It's
drive
fantastic.
by his brother's house every damn day.
It's fantastic.
This one in La Vista.
Yeah, it's
It's
so
like
much.
and it's 6
yeah.
minutes from my house.
you're walking in there like
6 minutes?
Dude, I live off
Yeah, he
110th
does.
and Harrison.
You walk into this Costco versus the one on Dodge, and you're like New York City to
First of all, getting
frickin'
in and out of the
Wyoming.
one on 132nd
Nightmare.
and Dodge is
So I live.
not easy.
I live in the neighborhood behind that one.
Yeah.
So there's a back road. There's like a little secret entrance. And so that's how I come in.
So along where Tires Plus and the barbecue place and that back road? Like coming in from 120th?
No.
No.
From the neighborhood. There's
No,
a
back
road.
in the back.
Exactly.
From the neighborhood, there's a back road in, and you can get in out super
Like
easy.
behind the new apartments.
Yeah. That road has existed before the apartments were there,
Yes.
so I just come in right back in there. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So you're basically talking about heading north and south. So you cut through the new development
Yeah.
that's just west of Costco.
Yeah, northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut through there. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Easy peasy. Yeah, if you
When
have to
they
come-
built that new one out in Maple over by
Is
where
that
all the rich people,
168th?
Yeah.
where all the rich people in Elkhorn,
they're
are
going to take
pissed
away
off
so
about.
much traffic
They're
from
so
mine.
mad. I know.
Oh, I'm so
It's gonna be amazing.
excited.
All those people are mad.
Oh, they're furious.
Mad that you called him rich or something?
No,
else?
mad
I mean,
that they
they
call
are.
the traffic out there. They're mad that the
Am I
traffic's
wrong?
going to be out there.
Am I wrong?
I don't know. I used to live out there, and I'm far from rich.
I'm talking right by Elkhorn North is where they're building it.
Yeah, I lived on
Right in front of
144th
Elkhorn
and State
North.
Street. I'm sure they do okay.
Not bad.
If you're going to a city council meeting complaining about a Costco coming to your neighborhood,
you're rich.
you
If that's
got
the
a little
complaint,
extra cash.
if
and
that's the
time.
top of the ledger, if the top of the ledger is we're going to have too much traffic in the neighborhood because of the Costco coming in, then you got some expendable income. That's all I'm saying.
So instead of keeping Sautter around to do high school sports, we should just keep Sautter around to solve all the world's problems.
100%,
Because
yeah.
that's what we do.
I got a lot of thoughts. Not thoughts like those kind of thoughts. Thoughts like in the brain, not the thoughts.
Got a lot of takes to get out on all sorts of things.
I definitely don't have, those kind of thoughts. Because if I did, I probably wouldn't be married or whatever.
I don't really know what to go from here. I gotta be. Can I be honest here? Can we be?
Apparently, that's what we're doing.
So, and this is no offense to Sautter here at all.
Sautter. Not to be confused with Sautter.
Sautter.
Shane, is it Clarence or Clearance?
Clarence.
All right.
What do you do when you get something on sale?
So the biggest upset, and I might be wrong here, but
You find a bargain.
the biggest upset.
He's going to lose.
Oh, he's leaving. He's gonna miss this. This is about him. The biggest upset here is that he's the only one that that isn't on a second marriage here. That's shocking. And I don't mean that as an offense to him because we're both on second marriages, so I'm not saying anything about him that I'm not saying about myself. But the fact that of the three of us, the one person here that is on his first marriage still is Mike Sautter is shocking. I said that it's the biggest upset that we're going to see this weekend is the fact that out of the three of us that you're the only one that's not on their second marriage is a miracle.
Wow.
I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
With all due respect.
Listen, no offense taken.
No, you seem like a guy that at 25 would have well, that's what I did. That was the age I got married the first time. Would have been would have made a bad decision and been like, this is not for me. Deuces. And then you figure it out later.
Listen, he
There's been
said
times.
you missed his delivery because you were busy falling off your chair. But he goes,
I don't know what happened there.
He goes,
No, I was. What happened was
he
Go
said,
ahead.
it's shocking.
No, it's a huge upset, I think, that of the three people up here, the only person not on marriage number 2 is our guy Mike Sautter. Good on you.
Man.
But I think it's, because you didn't make bad decisions.
13 years married now. Wait,
Yeah, so you didn't get married the first time till 30, right?
is this 2022?
I think 30 should be the cutoff.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I think it's the minimum.
28 maybe or something.
I got divorced the first time at 30.
Wow.
So, that's what I'm saying. You wait a little.
I got a friend that got married and divorced in the same year.
Oh, he did the celebrity marriage.
Oh?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's called,
I
right?
went to the wedding and I was like,
Did they have a
wait,
divorce
what
party?
happened? No, they
Oh.
should have though.
I'm just saying,
It's like
if you get married and divorced in the same year, you kind of have to make fun of
He said,
yourself
can I
a
just
little
be
bit.
real here? The greatest upset right now. So you don't think Mike Sautter is marriage material?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Oh, of course
My
not.
philosophies
with his views on life,
Yeah.
I'm surprised but good on him for waiting to get married a little
No,
longer.
but you know what it is, though?
Oh, we've been together like 17 years.
Here's the thing, though. He's
Long
so
time.
brutally honest. There is no guesswork.
Sure, which is nice.
So if it's not like he's not saying, he told you from the jump he's selfish.
Yeah.
He told
That's
you
fair.
from the jump he's
Listen,
a helicopter dad.
sometimes-
he told you from the jump he
Sometimes
buys his kids affection.
Sometimes you tell people things from the jump and they don't believe you.
He told you from the jump he grocery shops for himself.
Listen,
like there is no.
My wife also runs shit around my house, and I just show up when she needs me to.
See, that's like
So-
that's a great scenario to be in.
Like, it's a great
Listen,
life we have.
I need a full timeout, Shane, because Shane is somebody that says he will never get married.
Can you say that on the air?
What?
Shit.
We're not on the air. It's a podcast. You can say anything you want on a podcast.
I'm out.
What'd you say?
Time the heck out.
I think I said shit.
He did. I heard it.
Shane, not that word. Are you definitely afraid to get married after listening to us all the time, or were you out from the jump?
I think I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
I think I've learned not to get married.
And you, so
No, you just got to get married the second time.
no,
That's the key.
no. Shane's smart though, because real talk, Shane, even though you're good to us, very sharing and giving up your time, you're probably closer to selfish than not, right?
Actually, I'm.
You do your own thing. You march to the own beat of your drum.
Yeah.
Do you relate? So of the three, who do you relate the most to?
Oh, jeez.
Got to be Sautter, right?
Good God,
I'm pretty
no.
independent thinker.
He said, "Good God, no."
So
Thought we were boys.
listening to Sautter over the last
Ventriloquist
10
out
years.
here. That was funny.
That was funny. I don't think he heard. I don't think DB heard you.
He's staring at me.
He
Shane,
heard you.
Shane,
I don't think
Shane's
DB heard
mad.
I might come over this wall.
do
Shane's
you know
mad.
why? Do you know why
He's
he's
mad.
It's a South Pole.
Listen, do you know why Mike Sautter is referring to you as a puppet and a ventriloquist?
No.
Well, explain.
It is the picture that I showed him
Oh, no.
of you and Brooke. When Brooke is giving you a hug,
I don't want to be
And
here.
had to
for
bend
this.
and you're a full 2 feet shorter than
Yeah,
her.
but everybody's a full foot or so
and
shorter than she
and
is.
Sautter looked at that picture
That's
and
fair.
he said, "All I can think of is a puppet and a ventriloquist."
What, like I'm Pinocchio here?
Yeah, a little bit. Pinocchio is smart, though. You're smart.
Like my
That's a compliment.
wooden nose just grows?
You're not fake.
Oh, it did.
I didn't even say it. You can't even blame that one on me.
Ventriloquist.
Can't even blame that one on me, DB.
That was funny.
That was really funny.
Damn it.
That was
Shane
very
doesn't
funny.
Shane doesn't think that was funny.
Shane, can I? You know,
Shane,
I do.
okay.
I do it
You
once.
know-
I do
you
it
know what
once. I do it once a year. Can I retweet the picture without you saying anything?
Yeah, that's fine. But you know what I really need to come up with?
What's that?
Indian music for this segment so we can get out of it.
Oh, you don't think you're not having fun?
I'm having a good time.
All right.
I thought we were supposed to talk about high school sports.
Well, I
We
thought
were
did
going to.
We did
'cause-
briefly.
but that's fine.
for a minute.
I mean,
Or-
you guys did.
There's only one good game this weekend in
It's tonight.
of the high classes.
The high classes,
Tonight.
like the people that are complaining about the new Costco.
Tonight. Yeah. Like that.
Class A.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's really- it's
okay.
really only one
Prep
good game.
Central.
Yeah, and I don't know, and that's relative,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Well, Millard North tomorrow
Who they have
against
tomorrow?
Waukee Northwest or Waukee.
I
or
like
whatever.
Waukee in that
The
one.
girls' game.
Oh, I'll be seeing that. I wish
I'll be there.
on Max
I'll be there
Preps
all day.
So I just go
They're
to
trying
the-
to fit 10 damn games in one day. That's ridiculous.
That's dumb.
It's all right.
Too many games.
The last one's supposed to start at 9:30. What time do you think the last? What time do you think the last?
10:15 at the earliest.
Maybe.
At the earliest.
Yeah.
Best case scenario.
But I will say this:
Coach
like,
Grable.
Like
don't
if something goes wrong, you're starting that thing at 10:45.
we're talking about the Nebraska Prep Classic, which is happening at DJ Soko Arena, starting at 8:30. Freeman plays the boys, the good team. Coach McLaughlin, good coach. Starts the day at an 8 a.m. game, and then the last one is scheduled for 9:30, which is Heelan and Lewis Central.
That's a long day.
Platteview has a big one. Boys, they play. Who do they play? Glenwood, I think. Is that right?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it is.
Glenwood and Platteview play each other.
I'm pretty. Yes, right?
I think so. I can look it up real quick because I have my phone and I have it on here.
Yeah, I don't. So here's the bad thing about retweeting that picture.
What?
Oh, no, Platteview plays Abe Lincoln.
Yeah,
AL. AL's big and tall and all that. That would be a tough game.
Is the branding, because it's former life and all that.
Yeah.
I may have to, like, blot it out.
You can do it. You want me to show you how to work your phone?
You're on a roll this morning.
Dude, we could. You want me to? You want me to crop it for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get you. I got
Hey,
you.
so
There's a way to just.
Here's
You got the green dot phone.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
No, we can crop it though. You can crop it on Twitter. I
Look,
got you.
I did this on my phone. It's great. It's an easy way to do it.
I've got a Creighton game from like a decade ago.
Yeah, this.
It's got the old. It's got the old
background.
logo.
I did that yesterday.
Oh, you blurred it?
Double tap. I did the.
Yeah, to, like, blur it out or
update.
whatever.
Look, see how cool that photo
Are
looks?
you guys having a
compared to
moment?
yours?
Dude.
I'm trying to help him get out of the
Dude, me and-
1920s with the Android
There's
phone.
nothing like getting killed and being okay with it. I'm totally fine. I'm not mad.
I ain't gonna
Shane,
die.
I'm not mad. Are you mad?
Be mad.
Nope.
But you're mad.
Nope.
I think we've had a lovely time this morning.
This is consecutive morning dumps where we may not make it to next week.
Well, no, this is just on the internet, so you can do anything.
You can say shit all day long.
The internet is just, it's everything goes.
I would like to say other words, but
Now,
I
feel
don't think
like
you
that'd
can do
be-
that.
I can't promise.
Say shit.
Not all day long, though.
Well, no, because there's a
Well,
time
that's what
limit here.
I mean,
Is there?
Well, who knows? I don't know.
Feels
the
like
one word that I
This
want to
is my
say,
first day.
feel would
I
be
don't work here.
Feels like an eternity. That's Mike Sautter. That's Ravi Lulla. This is the morning dump. However you get your information, Apple, Google, Spotify, whatever you want to do.
Apple.
Make
Apple.
sure you,
Probably Apple.
make
probably.
sure you get the
Probably
morning
more
dump.
iPhone.
And join us on Monday for coffee and cream. We're out of here.